Joined by Coach Urgo for the next game primer leading up to the Youngstown State game. Before we get into that, I want to talk to you about the weekend. A loss against Kentucky on Saturday, team fought back, battled to a victory on Sunday. What does that say about their character?
No, it says a lot. To have the shooting woes that we had on Saturday, they could have hung their heads, and then they came out on Sunday and had the same shooting woes for the first half of the South Florida game, and they had every right to just throw it in the bag and give up, but they kept fighting. I mean, we had a great contribution from Trey Lewis off the bench. Obviously Tim Frazier had another big game, showed his leadership. He had a big second half. So those guys fought back. That's what Cameron Woodyard showed some leadership. And, he's a senior. He understands that you got to forget about the last game, move on to the next, and they were capable of doing that, and we did a good job on Sunday.
What about Tim Frazier specifically? Why is he playing so well?
I think it's just about confidence. I think, obviously last year he had a number of members of the supporting cast that were obviously veterans and upperclassmen that did a great job, and he just kind of stood in the background and did his thing. He was phenomenal. He distributed the ball, but now we need him to become a scorer, and he stepped up as a leader. That's the most important thing with Tim. Is he's shown a lot of leadership this year, and he's got to continue to get better. I mean, the ceiling for Tim Frazier is so high. He can get so much better, and he understands that. And I think his work ethic has improved, and he's continually getting better each and every day, and that's the number one thing. That's all we can concentrate. It's just working hard and getting better every day, and he's done a good job of that.
Let's talk about Youngstown State. Wednesday night here in the Bryce Jordan Center, 7 o'clock. 4 guys in double figures average. They're 3-0. What have you seen from the Penguins? You know what?
They're tough. Obviously, last year they had a big win against Butler, who played in the national championship, and they're veterans. Kid Perry's a sophomore, but he had a big year as a freshman. So they're going to come in here. They're going to look to fly around. They're smaller, so they're quicker. They're strong. They're tough. They're physical. Doing a great job on the offensive glass. They had 14 threes the other night against Notre Dame from Ohio. If they get it going, they can cause some trouble. So what we're trying to do is we're just trying to get better, focus on what we can accomplish and what we can get better at, and not really worry too much about what they're doing.
Kendrick Perry, you touched on him, the 6-foot guard. What type of player is he?
I tell you what, he can do it all. I mean, I've seen some things in transition. He's very athletic. He can shoot it. I mean, he can go left. He can go right. He's pretty much got a well-rounded game. So what we're going to have to do is just keep him in check and test late, and keep him off the offensive glass and not let him run out in transition. I think that's what he likes to do. He likes to get in the passing lanes as well. Great defender, very aggressive, gets in the passing lanes, gets the ball up and down the floor, so we got to prevent that.
What are you looking for from the guys tomorrow night? What are you hoping to see out of the Nittany Lions?
We just got to play harder. Every time we step on the floor, we got to play harder than the last time we stepped on the floor. I think if we do that, then you start to play together, and if we just take care of the little things, we're going to be fine. But it's really about us just taking another step, trying to get better each and every game, try to be the best team we can be by the end of the year.
Thanksgiving this week, any plans?
You know what? It's a big Thanksgiving for my wife and I. We have our first child in June, so it's our first Thanksgiving as a family. We're looking forward to spending it with our new Penn State family. So we're all going to be together. We got practice Thursday, just again trying to get better, and then we'll celebrate in the afternoon together, which will be fun.
Coach, best of luck tomorrow.
Thank you so much.